Lions Whelp here. I was debating with Meta AI, artificial intelligence. It's the first time I ever did debate with artificial intelligence. I used to harass them before, but I never got into a deep conversation or a debate with it. This is part of our conversation. So we're talking about evolution. So I said, if evolution is true, then spirits cannot exist. AI response was, I understand your point. The concept of evolution is, see that right there, is a scientific theory. Focuses on the physical and material aspects or the tangible realm of life and does not address the existence of spirits or non-physical entities. It goes on to say that when we see spirits is influenced by our culture and our religion. So I asked AI, what if a group of innocent children, not hindered by religion or culture, see a spirit? Are they all hallucinating? Because that's what AI claiming, that we're hallucinating when we see a spirit. We're influenced by our culture and religion. AI, well, that's thought-provoking scenario. If a group of innocent children untainted by religion or religious or cultural influence were to report seeing a spirit, it could certainly be a fascinating and intriguing occurrence. But it goes on to say this. Say that collective imagination. It's possible that the children are tapping into a collective imagination or shared creative energy which could manifest as a shared experience of seeing a spirit. So all these group of children, when they see a spirit, is called a collective imagination. So all of them is imagining it at the same time. And I said, if these children are deemed collective imagination, the murderers and rapists will be justified by this phenomenon. Meaning, so when they go to court and a group of people or children come to say, hey, that's the guy who raped me, that's the guy who molested me, then a lawyer of that rapist or child molester can say, you know what, these children is called collective imagination, which is dangerous teaching. And then I go on to say, I'm attacking the notion of collective imagination to nullify an experience just because we adults do not believe in the possibility that these children actually saw an angel walking and talking with them. I understand your point now. You are arguing that the concept of collective imagination can be used to dismiss the experience of children. Yes, that's my point. Just because these children, what they saw, that's collective imagination. Just sweep it under the bus or under the rug, wherever it belongs. And then we went to religion. Here we go. This is from the Islamic books. When the drop of semen remains in the womb for 40 or 45 nights, a sperm stays in the womb of a woman. Now this is Sahih Muslim 2644, because it teaches that the sperm of a man stays in a woman through 40 to 45 days. So I asked AI, is that possible? The statement, a sperm of a man stays in the woman for 40 days, is not scientifically accurate. After ejaculation, sperm is typically survive for only 5 days inside of the female reproductive tract, with the majority dying off within 24 to 48 hours. The likelihood of a sperm surviving for 40 days is extremely low. Okay, then I went to Surah 1886. Until when he reached the setting of the sun, he found it. He found the setting of the sun, not appeared as many Muslims love to duct tape. Sailing in a body of dark water, he found near it a people. We said, Al-Qur'an, either you punish them or else adopt them. Even he says in this one, read that. Until when he reached the point of sunset, he found it setting into a miry spring and found a people near it. This is AI response. And lastly, the sun setting in the spring of murky waters is a claim that contradicts basic astronomy and geographical. The sun sets due to the Earth's rotation and orbit, and it does not sit in a physical location like a spring. Okay, so how about Surah 24:43? Do we not see that God drives the clouds, then gather them together and piles them up until you see how rain pour from the midst? He sends hail from such mountains in the sky. So hail comes from the mountain in the sky? Is that what Islam teaches? The concept of hail coming from mountains in the sky is not supported by meteorological science. Hail forms through specific atmospheric conditions and the cloud processes, not from mountains in the sky. Also in Surah 54:1, the hour has drawn near and the moon was split in two. The idea of God splitting the moon is a miraculous claim that is not supported by astronomical evidence. The moon's orbit and composition are well understood through scientific observation and space exploration. So I said, it is imperative to inform the believer of such a God making these claims is inaccurate and need to rethink their religion. That's why I teach against Islam. And this is AI's response. I understand your concern and willingness to correct misinformation. However, it's important to approach the situation with sensitive and respect for the believer's beliefs and values. Sometimes I wish that all religions believe that, but every time I go debate with other religion, we end up bashing each other's doctrines, or we mock each other's gods, or we bash the prophets. But it is what it is. That's what debate is all about, is to finding the truth of who God is. Which God do we serve? In conclusion, it was fun. It was fun debating with an artificial intelligence. And this is our artificial intelligence response. I am glad to hear that debating and discussing different perspectives can be a fun and enriching experience, as long as it's done respectfully and with an open mind. It goes on to say it's great that you were able to engage in a lively conversation with the Muslims you debated. And I hope you learned something new from each other. Yeah, I do. Respectively, I do. I learned more about their religion and their culture, and as we seek to know the truth. Because Jesus said, you shall know the truth, and what? The truth will set you free. And Jesus said himself, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except by Jesus Christ himself. There's no other way. Not by Buddha, not by Allah, not by Muhammad. Where are they now? They're all dead. But Jesus is the only one raised from the grave and lives forevermore. In Revelation chapter 1, verse 18, he said, I was dead, but I am alive and I live forevermore. Hallelujah. I am Lion's Well. God bless.